Welcome back, attractive and well-educated watchers, to Mansa Musa's Empire of Japan. Last time we started what we humbly and affectionately call the Animal Parade, wherein we move all of our animals from one city to the next throughout the entire empire to make sure that all potential cities have all of the stories and animals that they deserve. Oh, have a raven in the menagerie. That's nice. We like that. So, last time we dispensed animals to List Town, Cristalia, and our glorious capital of Constantinople. In the meantime, we've also been sending archers out to train themselves on the wild every single turn, even though they don't really seem to be doing that so well. And we're slowly but surely modernizing, quote unquote, our cities to be able to create better units to attack our enemies like the Maya, the Celts, and the French. And probably the Indians. They are encroaching on our territory super bad up here. And if you let them, the Indians will just become the most populous people in the entire world until China sweeps it up in the 20th century. You know, super real. Super, super real. So, one moment. Okay, yeah, sorry, had a thing. Um, yeah, so we're just going to keep roading this place. Oh, well, we're gonna send that to the capital. In the meantime, no, just send that to the capital. Yep, no, that's it. That's good. Doink. Alright, sorry, for the bit of pause there. We were, what the heck are you doing, buddy? Just some random scout reconnoitering our lands. We don't want you around, you Celtic peoples. We'll send an archer right down here. Right away, good sir. In the meantime, Doomfish, you can have another population person, because that's cool to do. Cristalia will start building more enclosures for animals, and anybody in List Town will just take a nap. For now, you know, just to do a thing. Okie doker. Just stick that Nile monitor into cold storage. Wipe out that guy. Ooh, that's a mink whale. Minky whale? We tried. So we're just going to let it go, hide in the briefly defensive location until it leaves, because it doesn't look like it's a nice guy.
Increased means and increased leisure are the two civilizers of man.
Nice. We are inclined actually to agree entirely. Get out of here, buddy. Ooh. Crow versus Raven. We like that. Ravens have bigger domes. See, what's this? Camouflage. That's kind of nice, but not quite what we're looking for. Don't do anything silly, Hunter Man. Mine, gold. Oh yeah, you're just there to protect the city. Oh yeah, they're all in. Okay, so we'll be taking care of that next turn. And while we're at it, we might as well connect these cities with real roads and stuff, or paths, we suppose is the case may be, but we're sedentary, it's the ancient times, you know. Pay to have it fixed. There's a lot of nice clear roads around here, so it's not a big problem. Story of Iguana, down a Doomfish. Oh, we haven't gotten all of it yet. Okay, that's okay. You better get out of here, you. I'll have this guy just sit around here at the bottom making sure no undesirables come on into our territory. top technology these days. Hardly much better technology, really. Oh, one moment. Yeah, we're not pressing things just right. Okay, that's probably better. Oh no, yeah, we missed a couple things. Doink, doink. Sleepy. Okay. So now, as you know, you build your carnival first, your hawking hut, your amphibian pond, if you have one, and all of your enclosures. Most of the stories you'll be dealing with are for lesser animals. So, just keep it in. Kablam. Kablam. Quality 90s Nickelodeon entertainment. Yeah, one more. Sue, fun fact. We don't really. We mean, we're actually almost certain that this is kind of how our stories of animal mythos and stuff came to be, because that would be believable. Just, we don't think our ancestors rounded up hundreds of animals and paraded them across the land to just just spread the knowledge. Pretty sure that's not how it happened, but it's how this people did it. So that's pretty exciting. And boy, is it a time-consuming process, right? Give us that toucan. But this means that everybody will speak the same language. Everybody will understand the same stories, and they would have heard them as children, which means that we're producing a culture in 10,000 BCE. That's really ahead of time. In a unified culture where everybody knows the same bedtime stories, kind of deal. It's pretty impressive. We're connecting this. It, it's city state, so it's not really an empire. It's probably more like a confederation, if it is anything. That's not actually that bad. Confederations are okay, at least early on. You know, a confederacy of city states. Almost done. And then we move on to Tollville. Just not gonna slow down with this knowledge spreading. Bald Eagle story, good stuff. Apparently Crystalia is missing some things, but we're not gonna hold it against it. Crystalia is still a beautiful town, with walls and strong garrison. No reason to look down on it. Doink. Oh boy, here we go. Hey boys, how's it going? Don't mind us. Gonna take down that hunter. Gonna move a road out to the oasis. Don't know when that'll become handy later. It might, for all we know. So moving on. We have officially sped past 10,000 BCE. We are headed into the true ancient era, so we're feeling kind of cool about that. Ooh, yeah. We're not gonna let those animals just slide through. Ooh. Hey guys, how's it hanging? Rocking those oars we see. Don't mind us. Just we ain't gonna bother you. We'll just wait until we get to seafaring, and then we'll leave. How's that sound, guys? Not even gonna be a problem. Oh, that wasn't what we expected. Yes. Wow, already at Tollville. Okay. So, Shell Crafter's Hut. Governor's Pets. Master Hunter. These are some cool buildings that we haven't seen in a while. Feather Worker. Kinda sad, but what can be done? Owl. Owl. For once we have a lot of Glyptodons to just give away, so we're gonna do that. Doink. Dragon Lizard. Even though we don't really go for the Myth of the Dragon and stuff as much. Nope, just cranking it out, guys. Keep it up. Mansa Musa's Empire of Japan. It is truly the most well-animaled empire in the world. Of that, you probably can't even feasibly deny. What this does over time is actually save you a lot of work. Like in the general sense. A lot of money, a lot of time building things into your cities. You just won't have to do them here. Which is ideal, because that's resources you don't have to spend here. And then you can immediately go put them in the next city. Once you run out of people in this stack, your stack back here at the beginning of your train will probably have already recovered itself. Doink. Doink. Just wrecking people. And then you can begin the parade all over again. You know, how about you just bunk down here, buddy? Yeah, there you go. Train cut. Oh, why is that there? That should not be there. That's fine though. I'm just gonna ignore it, pretend like it doesn't exist. Ooh. No, we don't need any of that when the Heritage Bears is on the way. That's definitely not our concern. We want all those heritages done, like, post-haste. But we'll make you wait for now until an actual heritage comes up, because it'll take 2 more turns to make a tablet maker. We'll have some reading going on. You can go back and heal for now. You can sleep. Ooh. You're doing really good. Keep it up. Stick around and be a general nuisance. Probably just killed our cat. Oh, you killed our cat, boy. You didn't want to do that. That was like bringing the rage. We're not going to do anything about it or anything, but, you know, you didn't want to do that, buddy. Because now we'll be able to produce bears anywhere. Anywhere in the entire territory. Bears. Do you know what it's like to get attacked by an army of bears? We don't, because we're the only one with bear armies. One day bear cavalry. And eventually Soviet tanks. Soviet super tanks, that is. Ooh. Let's make 2 chariots. They do a pretty good job of crushing enemies. Probably. Probably not as good as bears in the long run, but, you know. We don't need bear chariots. Bariots. We like that. Wrecked. Alright, that's what we're talking about. moving along. You're a unit, go be a unit out there. Oh geez, we need to make a stronger navy. That's what we need. But it's okay, because we have bears. Everywhere, bears. Like, we guarantee it. Bam, bears. There you go. As long as you have bears on your side, you know that life can't be too terribly bad. Because bears are great, and if they're your friends, they'll protect you. Should we enclosure? We should enclosure. We should also hawking hut. And we should probably seriously consider a dancing bear? Question mark? Because that makes our people happier. Yeah. Yeah, it makes our people happier, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to take this guy out here, because eventually he will be clearing this area out for a road. That shouldn't be too bad.
I go away and come again each day, but you shall go away and never return.
Found on Sundial in England. Okay, well that's actually related. Oh, that's not what we meant. You're supposed to go out and kill things. Thank you. We have destroyed a penguin. It's kind of sad. We like penguins. But, Chief's Hut, whatever. We'll figure it out. Can we attack this guy? We think we can. Can we just... No, we can't finish him off with that, so... We are actually going to threaten him with this cat. Hopefully that'll work. If it doesn't work, then... I mean, that kind of sucks, but that's the way it is. We'll take the city of Tollville back if we must. We'll also threaten him with this, just to really scare him. Because we don't see why not. Rhino. Here we move on to our next phase of the animal parade. Also, we have to do something with those workers. So we're going to wake them up preemptively, so they remind us later. As you know, you get your buildings first, then you get your stories and legends. So, click there, click there, click there. We actually don't think... yeah, we actually don't think we're going to include the rhino in this particular one, because we like the rhino, and we don't want to slaughter it to the stories of the town. So, yeah, there. We're going to feel free to make a Glyptodon story, and that story, and move on. We're going to be bringing the rest of these to Gypsy Town. Except for the White Rhino, of course. Because the White Rhino is a thing. Yep, so now we do need to restore this pasture. So we're going to start up on that right away. Probably going to do it by next turn. We're going to keep moving this cat around to take care of surrounding bad guys, which is fine. Yes, pasture that area. That's spoopy. We're just going to kill you. And then we're going to move this cat over here to protect our workers. Congratulations, Mansa Musa of Japan. You know how to manage a nation. Barely ever lose anybody. This is Crystalia? Let's do that. Let's have Cleopatra's Needle in Crystalia. Okay, and we'll do that one too. because it doesn't take too terribly much time. They're already a pretty impressive community as a whole. Doink, 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 doink. We'll just finish. Oh, whoops, one moment. Are we doing a myth? We're not doing a myth. Okay. Still just stories here. That's fine. We're going to remove an artist and get a spy, who we can only imagine goes into other places and spies as an artist, as that makes logical sense to us. We're going to get the Iroquois culture, or as we prefer to call them, the Haudenosaunee, because that's what they prefer to be called. And, oh, no public stoning. And then we're just going to continue on our lovely, magnificent, long-term plan of modernizing, quote-unquote, all of our cities. It's all about that mummification, as you know. Whoops. We don't believe we need any more charcoal, so that was a mistake. And remember, generally speaking, we just leave the dog stories, or dog buildings, to be constructed by basic other guys. Let's make a doctor in this community. Oh, are we not allowed to make? Oh, we're allowed to make many doctors in this community, but only actually one. That's fine. It happens. And, sure, we'll give them the Congolese, like, way later after they're done with everything. Alright. Oh. Wow, this really is the, treasure that keeps on giving, it seems. We're okay. We're okay with that. We're gonna try to strengthen our borders here. So, it appears that the cats are fighting in the background. So, if you hear any of that, that is what's happening. We don't know what's happening. It's just definitely a cat fight. So, yeah. In the meantime, things are actually doing kind of okay. It's looking like our worker is remaining unmolested as of right now while he builds a road through the swamp. So nothing terribly pressing there. Just time consuming for the poor guy. We imagine it's like hellish conditions there because that's how swamp building in the ancient era would be. Oh, yeah, that's probably the best defense we're gonna get, and it denies them their stone while we're standing on it from as much as we recall. If it doesn't, we can just pillage their village, so that's a thing. Ooh, yeah, we really just can't resist slamming into their main city and just taking a dude. And while we're at it, we might as well just drain some dudes back that direction. And build this quarry right here. So, moving on, moving on, moving on. Yeah, let's just move across the river. It's fine. Still building that. Again, it's probably hellish conditions on the peat bog. So, we don't really blame them for being slow. We've got about 16 turns until our next great figure, 15, so we hope that allows us to access a new golden age. That will be very, very exciting. Let's give you that, and, because that's going to help here. Yep, here are all of our animals going to Gypsy Town. Now, our archers are at 5 stars, that's fine. Our bear riders are going to be at 6 stars, that's really frankly quite awesome. It'll allow us to just go slamming ourselves right back into the capital city, destroying probably one of their most powerful guys in the process. In the meantime, we're bringing an archer in for basic support. We aren't sure we'll need it, because we can probably just withdraw next turn if we really need to. We do really, really, really bad. And we can put that, so yeah, now they're in a forest beyond a river, so it's going to be really, really difficult for them to be attacked, and we seriously doubt they're going to give chase. From there, we'll just put our guy back in, take 5 or 6 turns to heal him completely, and then be back in action. Oh, what do we have here? Let's just consume the unit. Make some random patch of road somewhere. That's funny, right? People like that.
Every normal man must be tempted, at times, to spit upon his hands, hoist the black flag, and begin slitting throats.
He's not wrong, actually. That's one of the better ones, we think. Everybody's tempted at some point to do all that. All that pyro attitude. Yeah, get him back into the proper location. Yeah, this one bear rider might become like our ultra uber champion or whatever. Nope. Nope, you gotta bring it back to the capital. All treasures go to the capital. Alright. See no reason not to make some snack stories around here. It's mostly field, so... What are the Vikings doing all the way up here, man? It's gotta be too hot for them up here. It's gotta be. Oh, moving on. Continuing down, we're just making a general barrier of roads around our guys, whilst we move in to be a right nuisance to the Maya. They're, we don't like them, and they don't like us, so we might as well just, fight each other to the death. Oh, it takes a little less time. We're just gonna hold you in here so that... Oh. Well, I mean, okay. We'll take snacks. Snacks for 100. So we definitely want a Master Hunter. This one's going to be comparably short. We definitely want a Lizard. We definitely want a Mountain Taper. And we definitely want a normal Taper. And while we're at it, we can even give them fancy Glyptodons and White Rhinos. Maybe a cool hawking hut using eagles instead of hawks. Because that's how we roll in this town. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, we think we're good. We're gonna stop that train right here. I mean, Sciencey would have been on it, but Sciencey is quite out of the way, so she's the town that didn't get the special animal parade. Maybe next time, after after roads are made and stuff. And with that, and the building of Cleopatra's Needle in Crystalia. Beautiful, beautiful. We think we're going to be ending that episode for today, so remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you already haven't, and hit the bell icon for all of the cool notifications. Make sure to share to interested parties if you want to keep your place in subscriber heaven, and also check out the description for cool places like Patreon and PayPal to help support the channel and the other things we do, like on Patreon. Have a great day. Bye.